So, you hate someone who is trans. You hate someone, an individual, who also identifies as transgender. Or maybe because hate is a strong word, you strongly dislike them. Or maybe they've hurt you. I think maybe that's the most common one, because we're people. Trans individuals are people. We have flaws, we have problems, we have baggage, we have coping mechanisms, we have things that we never got over that sometimes still hurt. And we're not perfect. So sometimes we hurt other people. Trans people are people, which means there are transgender people who are wonderful and beautiful and add light to this world, and there are transgender people who are horrible, who do ugly things. So maybe you hate a transgender person, or maybe you strongly dislike them, or maybe they've hurt you. Here's what I need you to know about that. It is okay for you to have a problem with a person who is also transgender. It is okay for you to have hurt feelings from a person who is transgender who has hurt you. And it is okay for you to express those feelings. And it is okay for you to not associate with that person. But what it is not okay to do, under any circumstance, is to use that person's trans identity as a part of your hurt feelings and your grieving and your experience. What I mean is, if you hate a person who is trans, it doesn't give you the right to misgender them. It doesn't give you the right to dead name them. If you don't like someone who is trans because they have done something horrible to you, then don't like them for that horrible deed, or maybe for the character trait that allowed them to do that horrible deed, but their trans identity has nothing to do with it. If someone hurts you, you can feel hurt, but it isn't fair to go swinging at something that is probably a vulnerable thing for that person simply because your feelings are hurt. It's not okay to disrespect somebody else's identity over hurt feelings. So get angry, or get sad, or write about it, or go for a run, or talk to your best friend, or confront the person. But please, 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 hear me out. You can dislike a person who is trans without attacking their trans identity. You can do it. It's possible, and it's compassionate, and it's right. This is a heavier thing. I feel strongly about it. It's not okay for people to wound others. It's not okay for cis people or even other trans people to wound trans people, to hit them in their identity over hurt feelings. No matter how much you dislike someone, respect their identities and dislike them for their deeds. Thank you all for watching.